Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy. Nothing quite says NBA playoffs like rumors created to create toxic work environments to add to the dramatic effect to what we will be watching for the next few months here, man. That being the NBA playoffs. And today, we got Jimmy Butler on deck. Report. Rival players speculated that Jimmy Butler could seek trade from the Miami Heat if the team takes an early playoff exit. So I thought about this and I was like, nobody really knows that. Nobody really knows that. But then I also thought about it too. I thought about some of the drama with the Miami Heat this season. I thought about, Jimmy Butler, just his personality. We all know that he wants to win a championship and stuff like that. We all know that he butts heads with his teammates, with his coaches. We've seen it with Miami Heat. We've seen it with the T-Wolves in the past. That's who Jimmy Butler is. Dude's got a very strong work ethic. Has that Mamba mentality that sometimes can clash with other players and stuff, right, man? But with that being said, I could totally see something like this happening if they have an early playoff exit. I could see, a circumstance, first, second round, things aren't going correctly, maybe this dude ain't hitting a shot or something, like somebody else ain't hitting their shot or something like that, and it just ends up really spiraling into something extra out there. Now, for today's video, what we are going to do is we are going to try to figure out what exactly does this trade even look like. If you guys have a trade for Jimmy Butler that you think would make sense in NBA offseason, even if you don't believe it's going to happen, just for the sake of discussion, because that's why I love doing my YouTube. I love talking about things that could or couldn't happen. Let me know in the comment section below, because going into this video, I have zero idea what my trade's going to be by the end of this. Alrighty, so also, if you don't mind leaving a like and, of course, subscribing if you're new to the channel, would greatly appreciate it. Let's look at Jimmy Butler this season here, man. So Jimmy Butler on this NBA season, we got the Miami Heat 53-29, first in the Eastern Conference, man. So, it's pretty good, right? It's a pretty good basketball team. Just kind of clear that up right away. So, Jimmy Butler on the season, 21 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 1-2 steals per game. Not really shooting a lot of threes, but shooting 23%, but it's not really his game in general. So, kind of knows that and everything. Don't really force him up or nothing like that. Russell Westbrook. Sorry. I just got a bitch ass in my throat, bro. You know what I'm saying, man? But yes, okay. So that's what numbers he's putting up. Jimmy Butler's a great basketball player. Nothing wrong with him whatsoever when it comes to his game. What I do worry about a little bit is this right here. This new contract that he signed, which is going to take him to the year 2026, in which, this season, $36 million. Next season, $37 million, $45 million, $48 million. $52 million. Man's going to be about 36, 37 years of age. And how many games did Jimmy play this season? I actually didn't really check that out. I know he missed some time and stuff, right? Yeah, he's at 57 games on the NBA season. And damn, you never put in a full 82. I guess he did back in 2013 and everything like that. But what I'm saying is, I have no idea how Jimmy Butler's game is going to age from an offensive standpoint. I think defensively he'll always be fine and everything. But offensively, I worry about paying a 37-year-old Jimmy Butler $57 million. I think at that point in his career, I don't think he's going to be the same player, the same game changer as maybe like an older Chris Paul has been, to the Phoenix Suns and stuff like that. So I do worry about that a little bit here, man. But let's go ahead and hop over to some NBA 2K22, because I love using the trade stuff here. I just think it's a good, good look and everything, man. So, okay. So, Jimmy Butler, let's assume, first round exit, second round exit, doesn't go according to plan. He's like, I want out, man. I don't want to be on the Miami anymore. What do the Heat do? Well, first, we got to look at how this roster is constructed. So, looking at it, they got Bam Adebayo, they got Tyler Hero. That is the future of the team. Those are two cornerstone franchise pieces. Tyler Hero probably for the next 14 years, 15 years, Bam Adebayo probably at least for the next decade, right, man? Like two really solid NBA players. Outside of that, you got Kyle Lowry, who came here to ultimately win a championship. They're going to have his contract for a few seasons. I think, what Kyle Lowry do this season here, man? Let me look him up real quick here. So Kyle Lowry on the season, 13 points, 8 assists per game, 4-5 rebounds, age 35. Maybe a tradable contract, but not the easiest contract to trade. You got Yurtseven. I like him quite a bit. I really do think he's a future starting center in the NBA. Maybe not next to Bam, but at least a really good backup center. I think he could at least be that. So, yeah, not really a lot of like young assets. You got Duncan Robinson, who hasn't shot like the greatest three ball the entire season or anything like that. You got Max Strus, who's been pretty solid. He's only 25. So, but yeah, outside of Tyler Hero and Bam, that's kind of, maybe even Yurtseven, you could say like that's like the future of the team. So, yes, I would say you're probably looking to get probably a point guard, small forward, power forward, something along those lines. Now, the funny thing about this is that Jimmy Butler's contract is so outrageous that not even 2K is going to do a trade finder for him, man. Like, they're just like, nope, they're just a trade that does not exist. Like, nobody can match that contract, nor do they want to. So we got to figure things out, okay? So, all right, let's go to the rosters real quick. I guess we'll go to, yeah, proposed trade. We will hit this up. And, yeah, so Jimmy Butler on chopping block. Let's get it. 76ers. Milwaukee Bucks. I don't hate a Milwaukee Buck fit. I just don't think the players are there to trade. I mean, maybe like a Drew Holiday if they do want to get like a veteran back to go for a run. But I think at this point, you're looking at kind of building that next championship window for the Miami. I don't think Drew Holiday does that for that Heat team. You got the Bulls. Going back to the Bulls could be kind of nice. I don't think the money's there to get it done. Cleveland Cavaliers. I mean, honestly, like, if you want to get Jimmy as, like, a small forward for this team, you know, you could probably do something with a sign trade with Colin Sexton. That would be a little interesting. Him and Tyler Hero in the backcourt could kind of see that. Lauri Markkanen can obviously play in the power forward position. You know, you could do Kevin Love, who's been playing like a six-man of the year. So getting him with Tyler Hero would be the best bench in the NBA, although Hero would be starting next season, I would think. But I just go core. Okay, there's some pieces there. Boston Celtics. I don't really think they got the assets to get him over on the team unless, because like, yeah, even like trading like Robert Williams, like I don't think he would fit next to Bam very nicely. So yeah, I don't think that's happening. Clippers, you know, if you want to do like a star for a star type of swap, then maybe you could do like Paul George for Jimmy Butler. You know, I do like Jimmy Butler's playmaking and everything like that, which I think would work nicely on this Clippers team. And him with Kawhi Leonard would be pretty elite too, assuming they could both stay healthy. Big what if, but yeah, it could happen. Grizzlies. I'm at the point the Grizzlies where I'm just like, don't touch this team. Like, they're fine. Like, you don't got to be taking out a guy that you have to pay $57 million to, you know, in a few seasons. Like, they're good to go. Don't touch your team, guys. Ooh, the Atlanta Hawks. Hawks could be a little interesting. Something with John Collins, maybe. You know, tossing Bogey up there. You know, Tyler Hero could be the star. Bogey could be the bench, the new six man for that team. Maybe even toss like an Okongwu. I'm kind of feeling that. Like, Trae Young with Jimmy Butler. I feel like they could kind of work, man. Actually, kind of liking the Hawks. Hornets, I think they got some pieces they could probably trade away. Not a bad fit. I don't know how LaMelo and Jimmy would kind of vibe, if I'm being 100% honest, man. Utah Jazz. I don't think they have the pieces. Sacramento Kings. Depends on what type of direction they want to go in, but I'm not seeing it happen. New York Knicks. Once again, maybe like some rebuild pieces here could make this happen. Maybe like a Quickly, you know, Cam Reddish, but once again, got matched to the contract. So really even like, I mean, Julius Randle's only 26. Him with Bam, Tyler Hero, like that's actually kind of a decent type of like biggish three, I'm going to say. Lakers, THT in a first. Magic, not happening. Mavericks. I don't think Luka and Jimmy be the greatest fit because like it's the case where it's like I want the ball in Luka's hands. And like I think Jimmy is a better like in-ball hand type of player. Nets, don't see that happening. Nuggets. I think we're going to see this team completely healthy the next season, not really making any trades. Pacers, no. Pelicans, not happening, I don't think. Pistons, no. The Toronto Raptors, I don't see that happening. Rockets, no. Spurs. Suns, probably not. OKC Thunder, no. T-Wolves, ain't doing that again. They ain't got the money to do it, but, you know, Jimmy with Damian Lillard going for like a 1 or 2 window run might be a little interesting. You got the Warriors. Warriors, actually, I think is kind of interesting. I think you're probably looking at giving up Wiggins. Probably Wiggins and James Wiseman. You could probably, you know, do something along those lines. And, you know, you get like an all-star going to the Heat and Wiggins. You get more of a, maybe, I mean, I like Wiggins a lot on the Warriors, to be honest. But, you know, Jimmy does give them more of a veteran player to kind of like win now, I suppose. Wizards. I don't see it happening. I want to say they're probably going to run, you know, Porzingis for at least a season, and we're back to the 76ers. So to be quite honest, man, I don't have like traders that I absolutely love. Like obviously I went through all the teams and gave my explanation. I will say I probably like the Hawks a bit in this case. I think that could kind of work out nicely. But as far as like an official like definitive trade, like this is the one I want to do, I don't really have one, man. Which is why I need you guys' help in the comment section below. What gets Jimmy Butler traded? What happens? If they just like a magical first round exit, like, I mean, you guys saw my bracket, go check it out, by the way. I believe I have the Heat going pretty far, so I don't think this is going to happen, but, you know, I've seen crazier things in my day watching NBA basketball, National Basketball Association basketball. So we got to thank you all so much for watching. Peace out, my friends.